The eternal answer to darkness is light. Because there is one principal tool that confers defeat to darkness. It is called light. In Genesis chapter 1 and in verse 1, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. Darkness was everywhere, and God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. The eternal answer to darkness is light. In Genesis, in John chapter 1 and in verse 5, he said, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God." From verse 1 to 5, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness is powerless before the light. The darkness is powerless before the light. I heard God's servant Bishop David Oyedeko said, the dominion of light over darkness is instant and automatic. It is instant. There is no duration between the switching on of the light and the disappearance of the darkness. There is no duration. There is no how long did it take when light came before darkness disappeared. No, light disappeared, light appeared, and darkness disappeared instantly. Darkness disappeared automatically. There is no exchange of blows between light and darkness. Light is not victorious over darkness. Light triumphs over darkness. You don't say that light won victory. When you say victory, there was a battle. When you say triumph, it is a one-way blow. It's an instant knockout. Are you hearing what I'm saying here today? I stand here by the prophetic and apostolic mantle of God with which I preach, that someone here today, you will record instant knockout against the force of darkness, against the force of darkness, against the forces of darkness, troubling your life, troubling your destiny. Instant knockout. Shout power! Shout glory! A pastor who has the potential to pastor a church and deliver the oppressed, and by power of connection and impartation raise the dead, and cause by the same impartation and prayers barren women getting fruitful, was about to be run mad from the altar. You heard his testimony. On the altar, the devil said, "Off your cloth." That was a spirit of insanity, a darkness that was covering a potential. Until he entered the vicinity of light, and that light showed the devil the road to hell. I am here to announce today, every darkness that is a torment around your life shall be shown the road to hell today. Shall be shown the road to hell today. Shall be shown the road to hell today. Somebody shout the loudest amen. Lift your hands and say, "I connect light. I connect light, and I overwhelm darkness. I connect light, and I overcome darkness. I connect light, and I defeat darkness now." Give the Lord a praise. Take your seat. Whether it is the darkness of disease or the darkness of demonic powers or the darkness of death, it's the same light. You know, we live in the world where darkness has multiplied. Am I communicating? Isaiah chapter 60 and in verse 1. The Bible said, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon you. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. It moved from darkness. Look at it again. Darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. What is covering the people is worse than what is covering the earth. Darkness covered the earth, but when it came to the individual people, it became multiplied. Gross darkness the people. You see it all over the internet. Demons everywhere. People see one, they turn it into two. It is white, they say it is black. It's just upside down. Man wants to marry man. Woman wants to marry woman. It's gross darkness. We saw the internet the other day. They showed me something the other day. So those who identify themselves with dogs, that they have inside them something that is doggish personality. They gathered in one hall in their numbers, making dog sound. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Some covering their face with dog mask. Human beings. That inside them there is an identification with dog. For those kind of people, I'm sure that some of them are already living with dogs. The men are already living with the dog, with female dogs, and the women are already with male. Oh no. Gross darkness, the people. These are the days where people will come out and say, I am this or that. The thing that used to be forbidden in time past. Name that they call you, you say, who are you calling this or that? They come out and say, I'm this, I'm that. Publicly, do you understand? Gross darkness. But in the season of gross darkness, we need grosser light. Light, the amplified light, mega light, gross light. This is not the time to use candlelight. This is not the time to use candlelight. This is not the time to use lantern light. This is not the time to use torchlight. This is the time to look for light, floodlight. Are you hearing what I'm saying here? We need spiritual floodlight. We need spiritual gross light to tackle this gross darkness. Professor Kolo, when you were in the medical school, I don't know when it was your time, how many dialysis machines did you see? He is a professor of ear, nose, and throat surgery. When you were in the medical school, how many dialysis machines did you see? He saw none.
None.
Professor Oka, plastic surgeon. How many did you see? When you were in the medical school where you trained, how many dialysis machines did you see?
None, sir.
None. None. It was a textbook reference. Today, dialysis is every day. Private hospitals everywhere. Do you understand what I'm talking about? The darkness of sickness multiplied. They are calling cancer as if it is malaria. Cancer of this, cancer of that, cancer of this, cancer of that. The darkness of disease, darkness of premature death. If you're in a healing ministry or a deliverance ministry and people know you pray and the sick are healed, your phone is the destination of the worst of afflictions. And you're lying if they have the access. Between yesterday and today, between less than 12 hours, I don't know how many people say their brother just breathed their last. This person just... Do you understand what I'm talking about? People I don't know. From everywhere. It's just darkness. So the devil is doing a lot of overtime. Affliction multiplied. Disease is multiplied. Pain multiplied. Killings multiplied. So we are in the time where we don't just need light, we need light that is gross.